You just write a one sentence and the tool will do it for you. So that's one thing, right? Where this is like, synchronous mode.
For years, the experience of enterprise software was defined by the interface: dashboards, menus, screens. A new generation of AI systems is starting to change that model. Instead of navigating software, users can interact with intelligent assistants that understand tasks and retrieve information automatically.
Yeah, that's, I think to be honest, it's part of the impact of Winston. I think we made a lot of impact for our customers. Also in the market took it very well, and the acquisition is, part of the outcome. So that's the true success story, I think.
Talk a little bit about the change. So there's got to be a transformation of talent within your organization going from the old style applicant tracking system form-based model to a conversational model, like a Winston model, right? Because building UI for one is not building conversational UI. They're two entirely different things. Talk a little bit about that. What kind of growing pains did you have? How did you overcome that? Because obviously you met the goal, right? What happened? Where were the bumps?
We always aim higher to get it better as well. I think to your point, how we're thinking about the interaction with the product is that, and you've heard me, I'm talking about seamless personalization, right? Yeah. And in order to create a truly unique experience for each and every individual, you need to also, I would say, expand the concept of UI.
But yet they have to. How do you push past that? Because again, you're one system, they have all these other systems. What's the future look like for SmartRecruiters to be able to get away from multiple tabs and literally just providing the user what they need in the time that they need it?
It's a lot about tapping into the flow of work, right? And where users are. And so what I think you would see a lot in the system and what we're building toward is the ability to basically serve all those tasks that users need to do wherever you are. So if you're spending more time, using Teams or WhatsApp or SMS, this is where you should, take your task and exactly and provide feedback about the candidate.
So a hiring manager doesn't have to go into SmartRecruiters. Winston just shows up in Slack or WhatsApp or something. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. And I think the other piece of it, there is two more aspects to it. One is the agent to agent. So I think in the future, what you will see, and you're talking to many vendors in this space, everyone are building the agent. So how all this swarm of agents can collaborate with one another.
When software stops living inside an interface, it has to operate differently. Instead of clicking through screens and workflows, users describe what they need. Intelligent agents retrieve information, complete tasks, and coordinate systems behind the scenes.
It feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong, it feels like not all point solutions, but many point solutions could die at the altar of the agent. Because an agent, which works behind the system, can actually perform a lot of tasks that these point solutions have been there for in the past, right? So what gives you kind of like that momentum to be able to say, okay, look, we're a pretty big point solution, but still point solution recruiting versus the whole business aspect of a suite. How do you switch from that mindset of very large point solution to massive agent distribution model?
I have access to that data, but I don't have to push everybody into the interface to go act on it.
Yeah.
The agent can access that data and then serve it up to me in the place where I'm interacting. It is actually able to access and retrieve data on demand and then organize that data and feed it up to the way you need it, right?
Removing the interface sounds simple, But it requires something enterprise software has struggled with for decades: connecting systems and data so intelligence can operate across them.
Talk about that experience though, because I think I heard you say that it's not about the interface, it's about the experience.
Yeah. There's sort of like a core experience, which is I'm having a conversation. And as I have that conversation, I'm presented with content.